Hello, hello, this is JilliBling. I am still on the Bright Baubles kick, and this is it. I've done quite a few. This is going to be the fourth project. Here it is. So this could be a gift tag or an ornament. Isn't that cute? Imagine that hanging from your tree. So cute. Or a gift tag, but I fear somebody would throw it out, and that just makes me cringe because it's so cute. I put the to and from on the back of all of them, but ornament would be cute. Okay, so there's that one. There's 4 different flavors. Tree. Here's joy. Isn't that pretty? You know I love me some pink. Merry and bright. Am I blinding you with these? I like to say sorry, but not sorry, because I love bling. And then this one. Look at that with the gold ribbon. And I'm just using up some ribbon that I have in my drawer. And it's not current, but it's been hoarded because it's just so pretty. And then with just a little bling in the center. So whatever you have, it's a good chance to use it, especially if you've been hoarding it and you love it. On the back, just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to make 4 today using one stamp, the To From stamp. Memento ink, picker upper tool. It's become my new favorite thing, especially for all these little pieces. Snips, the dies, and we'll go through these in a minute. The stamp set is more just for this To From, but like in the other projects, coloring these, if you're a coloring person, what a joy. When I saw this, I was like, oh, I could color those, and I did. It takes a while, but they're beautiful. And the die set, not much in here. It's called Delicate Baubles dies. Okay, let's go. So if you're doing the project box, this is what you'll see in the box. There's the rectangle paper, and then there is the square paper. Square paper is for the more round oval ones, and the rectangle paper is for these elongated ones. Little papers for the tree, little inserts, and the So Saffron is for the star. And this is just plain white and sparkly paper. And these sparkly papers I've had for a while, and again, I'm hoarding the 2 colors, and I'm finally going to let it go. Let it go. Now share it with you all. And in this pile I have blue sparkly paper, silver foil, white cardstock, and cherry cardstock, and that's Evening Evergreen. Okay, here we are, and I'll put everything on my blog. My blog is JilliBling.com, and that will list all the supplies so you can make a whole tree of this beautifulness. Okay, where should we start? So this one, you could see I've already cut it out. I was thinking about how can I save some time. And so there are the outline of round, outline of elongated, and then there's 2 bits you could put in, snowflake or joy, and this is merry and bright or tree. So for this one, we will use these 2, snowflake, and then the one to cut out the sparkly paper back behind. So when you run them through, chances are you'll get a really good cut, but if ever you don't, I was about to have this all attached so we didn't have to go through it, but if ever you don't get a good cut, let me find something so you could see the paper. If ever you don't get a good cut, just punch out as much as you can. I could see it's hanging on right there, and then just kind of trim away, and then you could come back and trim what didn't cut. And the reason I'm taking the time to do this is because I could have had this done, but I wanted to make sure to show you, you could easily kind of clean it up. A few times I tried running it forward and then backward, and the die shifted. So if you plan on doing a forward and backward, make sure to use washi tape to stick down your die because I ruined, I think it was Tree, Merry and Bright. That turned into just like powders of confetti. And I did ruin a snowflake from trying to do the back and forth thing just to make sure to get a good cut. I found it better just to go forward and then do like what I did right there, just a little bit of trim up. Okay. So then to attach it, if you watch the other videos, not that it's hard to attach it, but I do have a few tricks. I need some dark paper or something. Because using white on white is challenging. There, look at that. Okay, so I'm just going to hold on to one part of it. And because this snowflake is going to go on to glitter paper, I'm going to be a little bit heavy on the glue, more than I normally would. And you know, usually I like to do the videos after I'm ready in the morning, after I shower. But today, I did all that, but I guess I had too much strong caffeine. I'm all shaky, so bear with me. Okay, so when you're putting the glue on, see all these little snowflake pieces that kind of stick out? For instance, this one right here, if you don't get good glue on it, it kind of snags when you're holding on to it. The Merry and Bright and the Joy, they've got some areas, and I'll call them out. I'll get your attention to them just so you know. Make sure you get good glue on that, especially if it's going to be an ornament. Year after year, you don't want the words coming off. This poor little arm. And I'm just thinking, where do I have the top part of the bauble? Right there. So therefore I'm positioning it right there. I'll put that down, get this about in place. And looking at it, it's crooked. I really wish it was straight. But the glue will dry clear, so it's okay. And I could see all kinds of glue smear there. Just don't tell anyone. It's so sparkly and pretty. And I know one of these arms I was holding on to, this one right here, that needs a little bit more glue. Boy, I made a mess out of that one. Good thing it will dry straight. Okay, I am just folding it, but that's okay, because you won't see the fold. I'm going to get some glue on there. Okay, so I'll let that dry for just a little bit. Then when I was applying the glue, I purposely did not apply glue to the loop of the ornament. And that is because I'm going to take some ribbon. Do I already have that cut? Okay. I'm going to take 10 inches. Like I said, whatever ribbon you have at home is just fine. And my little ruler down here. Okay, so I have the 10 inches of ribbon. Then this piece right here, the little loop, I'm just going to fold that up a bit. First I was trying to get it way under there, and it's like, you know what? I could fold it up just a little bit. Then make sure that the ribbon is flat. Take these two pieces, tie them in a knot. And you know, some people, they just do a little loop and have the end pieces separate. You could do it however you want to do your gift tag. But this works where you can put a piece of tape in there, or this can go over a branch on your tree to make an ornament. Okay, so let's bling it. Faceted gems. I've had these for forever. I've hoarded these forever. So if you have some, this one here, if ever you have any, that right there is the glue dot. If possible, while they're still on here, pick it up with the glue dot. But if not, don't throw it out. Just put a little glob of glue and then attach your gem. And it works just fine. Okay, so there is that one. I'll let that dry. You know, I just need this thing. Okay, here's the next one. So, just like with the star, or with the ornament, I just attached this just a few minutes ago. So with this one, you know, let's stamp on this one. To from. Probably should have done it before I attached the white Merry and Bright, or what is it, the tree. But that's okay. You can see it works just fine. Dry. Fold this up. And if you forget, see this hole or this ribbon is bigger or the hole is smaller. Just kind of push it through there. If you forget to leave this part loose, you could just punch a hole through the whole thing with any handheld hole punch, or if you have a die. Okay, we'll attach the rhinestones in a minute. So this one I'm going to put the Evening Evergreen pieces in and the So Saffron star. And I have those pieces cut out and ready. And again, like when we did this as a card front, I suggest you take all of your pieces from your die cutting, hold all of them until you're sure you have all of your little green pieces. Because not that I was searching through the garbage again, but if you have them all set out before you put them into the garbage, you just might have put one in that wrong pile. Because these pieces, they don't look like a Christmas tree at all. They just look like little wedge pieces, like the trash you would discard. And because this is glitter paper, I'm doing a little bit heavier glue application, and I'm just putting it in the center of each of these little panels. I'm going to use my picker-upper and make sure it's right side up, and it's like a puzzle. See, some of these are upside down. I'll flip them over in just a minute. The star. I think these are all upside down. This is how good can you get with your picker-upper tool. Flip it over, maybe. Could you imagine a whole little tree? In my room I have a tree, and it's one of those really narrow trees, so it doesn't take up too much room. And it's all decorated with paper, handcrafted ornaments, or else like blinged out, that's bordering gaudy ornaments. And I love that tree. I think it needs to come in soon, sooner than later. Get it decorated. I'm going to put these ornaments on it. Oops, doesn't go there. Doesn't fit. Somebody commented on the card with the tree. I don't like puzzles. I would not like that. But this is minuscule. There's 3, 4, 5. So there's 12. Okay, with the star, 13 little pieces. You could do that once a year. It's okay. There we are. And a few bling. So how about just on the stars or the snowflakes? I think I'm better at using my snips for this. Okay, this one is done. Very similar. Very similar. So now, Merry and Bright. So this one I didn't stick down, and that was just so I remembered to tell you about, see? I don't want it to be too bright. See all this fancy swirly work? If you don't stick that down, there's chances it's going to get snagged. So just when you glue it, just beware of that and you'll be fine. And if you see that anything's is kind of popping up a little bit, just get your glue under there, remembering it dries clear. So I'm just starting by going along the edges. And you know what, because this is foil, I probably should be using a thinner layer of glue. I'm going to try to get all these little delicate baubles, delicate areas. Now this one, when I put it on, I really don't want to have it slide around, because I know that will leave a little bit of like a snail trail. Well, that part of the end, make sure to get that. So this one, you kind of have to get it all. Yeah, I'm missing that part under my finger, but I think that'll be okay because it's connected in many areas. Okay, so here it is. So now I think when I flip this over, I see the connector where I'm going to put the ribbon with no glue on it, and then this. So I'm going to put it into this position. Ooh. My arm doesn't twist anymore. Okay, I'm going to get gluey. So I'll put this in place, and then that in place. Ooh, there is no scooching on that one. Pretty. Oh, a little bit too much glue in a few places. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry just a bit. I could put the words on the back. It's like, do you want them ornaments or do you want them gift tags? I kind of want it as an ornament because I know that I'll keep it. If I give it as a gift tag, who knows what someone will do with it. Okay, so this ribbon is thicker. I like the little X's. This, again, is old Stampin' Up! Ribbon. So I'm going to fold that up. This is thicker, so I'm going to have to kind of push it through there. I don't know, does a cherry go with cherry? I kind of like it with the olive. That stands out a little bit more. Whatever you like is good. It's all festive. Okay, that one is done. I didn't put any bling on this one. The foil paper blings plenty. Okay, one last one to go. There it is. Trying something a little different. The black string. Oh, I stuck it together. That's nice. Just kind of pop that up. But the black string, I'm thinking, will just kind of fade into the background when you hang it on the tree or put it on the ornament. And this is 10 inches. Each one of them has 10 inches of ribbon or baker's twine or whatever you choose. 10 inches is just enough. Okay, so look at all of this prettiness. It's all from the one same bundle. Bright Baubles. There it is. Thanks for tuning in. Give me a thumbs up, and until next time, have a great day. Bye.